This season has been rough. See, we are 6-28. Definitely the worst stretch of games I have ever played in franchise, even dating back to when I had a broken hand back in 2012, 2013. Even then, with minimal help, because I had the broken hand in the cast, I still play better. We are going to pick it up. This is going to be the turning point in the season. I'm calling my shot right now. March, not bad. Just 2 games. The first game of the season, second game. Eh, lose the next 2 in March. Okay, cool. But then April, easily the worst month I have ever had in MLB The Show. 5 wins for a month. Not even the White Sox could be. I mean, well, yeah, the White Sox were that bad. Dangerous territory to be in. You see, we win the season opener. Then we go on to lose 8 games in a row. We win 2. And then we lose 10 games in a row. Win 1. Get a little bit of momentum, we think. No. Lose 4 in a row. This was a nice stretch here. I honestly thought this might be a little bit of the turning point. Because you can see this game, close loss. This game, close loss, close loss, close loss. And then this we lost by 4, but remember it was 0-0 going into the 8th inning. And we go 2 games without scoring. We score midway through this game and then get the doors blown off. But this game was the one. This was the game that set me off. We fall behind 3-0. We take the lead. They tie it back. We take the lead. And then not only do they tie it in the 9th, they also take the lead in the 9th. And we lose. And lost in that game was me not even reacting to Edwin Diaz getting a strike call on a fastball that didn't even touch the black at all. It was that far outside the zone and still got the call. I think that was just kind of the icing on the cake there. We're going to turn things around. But let's look at some stuff first. First, the standings. Definitely don't want to look at this, but we're going to look anyway. So in the NL East, the Phillies 27-6, Mets 18-6. Obviously, we're helping them with the 2-game win streak. Phillies have already had a 9-game win streak this season, so they're the reverse of us. They just do nothing but win. Nats 14-20. We'll see them soon. Marlins 11-22. Bringing up the rear. The Central, first time in a while. Teams with winning records. Everyone has a record of at least 500, but us. And you see, we've won 17% of our games. 6-28. Lose the 4 in a row. We play better on the road than we do at home. We got to turn it around. Only 92 runs scored. We've given up over 200 runs. So that run differential is -120. Absolutely atrocious. Pirates, 8 games above 500. Not even really worried about what's going on in this division. I'm worried about just us. We have a long ways to go. NL West, Dodgers leading, no surprise. D-backs, 18-16. Pirates 14-18. I wonder why. Maybe it could have something to do with the trade losing Luis. I don't know. D-backs 17-16. For a while, they were riding the bottom of the division. They seemed to pick things up. You see, they've won 7 of their last 10. And the Rockies 15-18, slowly trending towards last place where they belong. I don't want to say where they belong, but where they tend to be. And then the wild card. One thing I like here is, I believe this is the first year that they've done this. If you see the games behind, so there are 3 teams in the wild card. I'm sure you all know that, but there hasn't been this. They're 2 games ahead of the team in last place. They never have that. I have to do the math myself, which I can do. I use it for the ticker. You see the Brew Crew, Reds, Giants, and Mets are all tied. So that's why you see 3 teams here with the games behind with a dash. Only 2 of them would make it, but there's 3 teams tied with the same record. If you go all the way to the bottom, whoops, that's us, 6-28. So we're 12 games out of a wild card spot, 15 games out to division. That's not impossible. It's also not very likely right now, but May and June will be the telling tales of this season to see what we can do. The American League East. The Red Sox 21-14, Orioles 20-13 percentage points. Baltimore would be ahead, but essentially the same record. They're both 7 games above 500. Yankees 2 games back, 3 games above 500. They've won 7 of 10. They've turned their season around. So they did have a losing record about midway through April. Rays and Blue Jays bringing up the rear. Hey, Blue Jays, I'm going to need you to keep losing. I have a feeling we're going to be interested in one of your players come the offseason. The Central, it's been a really interesting race. The Guardians, Royals have been kind of back and forth. Guardians lead it right now by 1.5 games. Tigers slowly falling back. They were at 500 for most of the month until we got towards the end. Twins 12-22, White Sox 9-24. So yes, there is one other team that hasn't won double-digit games. I'm sure they'll get their 10th win soon now. AL West, interesting. Astros 20-12. The Athletics of Sacramento, or whatever they're calling themselves these days, 19-15. They're 2 games back. They've actually played really well so far. I've been keeping an eye on them. Angels 18-14. Rangers with a losing record, and Mariners down there as well. Will one of these 2 teams turn it around? I'm not sure. We'll see. And then I'm not going to pay attention to AL wildcard. Only brought up me because just kind of perspective of where we're at in the season.